be forced to work together. That means we're going to fight it out. And I'm telling you, I've always said I'm not afraid of the civil war in the GOP. I lean into it. You want to know why? I want to do everything I can to do my part within our conference to force the Republican Party to be the party that is America first and saves this country.
That is Marjorie Greene. She is leaning into the Civil War, which is a bold stance for someone like her to take. People who believe the sorts of things she do haven't necessarily historically done well in civil wars in America. But anyway, she is ready for a fight in the House leadership to choose who is going to be their speaker. Again, it isn't yet confirmed that the Republicans are going to have control, but it does very much look like that. She says politics is a blood sport. We have to do everything we can to stop our enemy, and the enemy is the Democrat Party. So she wants Kevin McCarthy. She has previously disagreed with him on a number of things, thinks that he isn't strong enough, supportive of Trump enough. But now, if he takes over, it seems as if he has made promises to her about putting her on certain committees, which would be an upgrade for her. Remember, right now she is literally on none because she was stripped. She had those responsibilities stripped away from her. But Jessica, we were talking before about sort of the symbolic leadership of the party, who's gonna be the nominee, where that might go. What do you think about the battle to come in the House? Do you think that Marjorie Greene's wing of the party is likely to win? We know that Andy Biggs is gonna be challenging Kevin McCarthy for the speakership.
Right, and Andy Biggs is someone who's, I think, more aligned, I would say, with Marjorie Taylor Greene and the likes of those folks. And it would be scary to have them have the speakership because it's an important position. But I'm not super confident that the Republican Party is going to do that in the House because these people don't have a lot of legislative experience. I mean, Andy Biggs is the kind of guy who says the people in my district need to have access to semi-automatic weapons because we have an invasion coming over the southern border. Like, that's the guy you're gonna give the mouthpiece to the party in Congress to? Like, no, that's a terrible idea. And I think there are too many people in the Republican Party who like making a bunch of money off of insider trading and coasting through, their position in public office, and they don't really want violence in the country. And I think that, someone like Andy Biggs will not win the speakership. I think it's gonna be someone like McCarthy or a mainline, more conservative Republican.
Yeah, I haven't really, outside of Andy Biggs, I haven't really seen anyone who's come out and said that they're gonna run against him. That does not mean that they're not having conversations behind closed doors, trying to see who's gonna end up supporting them. It to me seems like, I guess, why not go with Kevin McCarthy at this point? Like, I think there are crazier people, so choosing him has the benefit of him not being the literal craziest, like the stuff you pointed about Andy Biggs and others, but he does have the support of some of the crazy wing like Marjorie Greene. It is going to be interesting to see, even if he does get chosen, the position he'll be in is not the one that it looked like he would have been in 2 weeks ago. I mean, there was reason to believe that they could have like a 20-seat advantage, and that is not what's gonna happen. It's gonna be, a few. And what's interesting about that is you could potentially have him facing pressure from the super crazy wing. All you need to do is have Marjorie Greene, Paul Gosar, Matt Gaetz or whatever band together and they can tank stuff. But then there's also the relatively more rational never Trumpers who, if he decides to go in the direction of the crazies, they might be able to band together either to tank stuff or potentially to work with the Democrats. So I don't know, he's really in a difficult position, and thankfully for us, he's the worst, so I don't care. He deserves whatever happens to him.
Yeah, I think the type of legislation we'll see passed with a Republican House and a Democratic Senate is gonna be ridiculous. It's gonna be like, yeah, we're actually defunding Social Security and Medicaid, but you can cancel student loan debt. It's gonna be the kind of trade-offs that make no one happy.
Yeah. Well, we'll at least get to watch some of the drama of it. Maybe that'll make us temporarily happy. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.